So I want to talk about Shiba Inu's potential to create a new all-time high. I have been vocal in saying that I believe we will see a new all-time high during this market cycle. Okay, as always, this is not financial advice, but I think it happens either sometime late 2024 or early 2025, and we create some heights even beyond that. Now, the reason I say that is because that's just what happens during bull market cycles. It might be, you might look at these charts, right? And you might say, oh yeah, we're not going anywhere near the all-time high because the price is down here. That's what everybody says every bear market cycle. Okay. Many people here have not been through a bear market before. I haven't been through a bear market before, not at least in the crypto market. But yet, historically, when you look at what happens, you get down to these low, depressed levels where there's not a lot of capital influx and price is flat and there's not a whole lot going on, but yet you continue to explode and create new highs. And really what it has to do is with that influx of capital, that influx of people. And right now, we're about to go through a massive wave of mass adoption in crypto. Okay. We've talked about mass adoption a bunch, and because I think it's extremely important that people realize what mass adoption does to assets. Okay. Mass adoption creates this major explosion, all right, the likes of which many people have never experienced before. And we're on the cusp of doing that. Okay. Crypto adoption is becoming far more widespread. Large institutions, we're talking institutional investors, we're talking corporations, things like that. They want to get their hands on crypto. And what that means is a massive influx of capital into the space, a massive influx of users. Now, the question you might ask is, why is Shiba Inu going to be at the center of this? Well, for starters, it's one of the youngest coins. It has one of the lowest holders in that range. Okay. That's where naturally it can see that big adoption. It takes less capital to move the needle on something like Shiba Inu as opposed to something like BTC. Right now, SHIB has worldwide recognition. It's in the face of many people. I did that video the other day talking about how right now Shiba Inu is the fourth most searched coin. All right. Number 4 out of over 20,000 assets. I want you to really think about this, because there are people out there that are pushing the narrative that SHIB is dying and people are walking away from SHIB and people aren't interested. And that's just simply not the case. All right. In fact, it's the fourth most interesting coin in all of crypto. People are curious about what is going on. And I'll tell you what, when the needle starts moving, when prices start pumping, those views, those searches, they turn into adoption. All right. That's how this transition works. People are more likely to buy on green candles than red candles. If you don't believe me, look at what happens during bull market cycles. All right. Right now, the reason SHIB is not really moving, at least to the upside, right, is because there's not that many green candles. Okay. Look at what happens on all these spikes, right? These massive runs to the upside that have happened. Look at the explosion. Green, 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 explosion. Oops, I moved my line. Green, 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 explosion, right? That's how these cycles work. Okay. We are getting very close to being in a bull market cycle again. That's where Shiba Inu has the most potential. People ignore the fact that during this bear market cycle, Shiba Inu's continued to add holders, right? It has more holders than when it entered 2022. Okay. That's a great sign. That is the sign of a coin that is not in fact dying. It's in fact surging. You couple that with the developments that are taking place. Obviously, what's called the SHIB ecosystem isn't really doing much with SHIB, but the SHIB association is. There are projects that are also being built that are focused on burning SHIB. SHIB is deflationary, regardless of whether people want it to or not. There is supply being removed from Shiba Inu all the time. So there are a lot of benefits that will lead to, I think, an all-time high in terms of SHIB, right? You got to look at the bigger picture and how these cycles work. And you may be tough to visualize right now, but that's where the true potential lies, is in a bull market. So don't be, don't be butthurt right now about the fact that SHIB really isn't doing much. Nothing's doing much right now. But what does do stuff in bull market cycles is things that have made major advancements, things that have continued to have adoption during bear market cycles, and things that still have major optics going into those times of adoption. So I appreciate you guys. It's got a little longer than I expected, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.